The Call by Zachary Collins, Rashad McCollum, Patrick Stevens, Alastasia Williams Rose. One afternoon, Sierra and her dad were talking about her college plans when the phone began to ring.
I'm so excited about going off to college in a few months.
I know, dear, but Mom and I will really miss you. Too bad she's out of town this week.
Yeah, and... Oh, I'll get the phone.
Hello, is this Sierra Jones?
Yes, this is she. Who is this?
I'm calling from Greenwood Law Firm, and I'm very sorry to break the news to you of your mother, Ebony Williams, passing.
I think you have the wrong number. That's not my mother's name, and she's currently out of town.
I'm talking about your birth mother, Ebony, not your adoptive parents.
I'll have to call you back. Dad?
What's wrong, sweetheart?
Do you know who Ebony Williams is?
No, I must be in the wrong number.
Well, a man on the phone said something about it being my birth mother.
Well, obviously that can't be.
Sierra was skeptical of what the lawyer said, but decided to go to bed, knowing she had a date the next day.
I talked to Mom this morning. She said her business trip was going well, so she's doing good. Anyway, I'm headed to breakfast with Chris.
All right, be careful. You know I don't like that dude anyway. Make sure you turn the location on, okay?
I know that I will.
Okay, honey. I love you.
I love you too. About time you made it. You're like 30 minutes late.
Not bad. Practice was a bit long. Coach was talking forever, it felt like.
How was practice?
Practice was same old, same old.
Oh, I forgot to tell you what happened yesterday. So, a lawyer called saying my mom had died, but I talked to her this morning. And he mentioned it was a woman named Ebony, supposedly my birth mother. But I asked my dad about it, and he said they had to have the wrong number.
That's wild, I guess. People be saying whatever nowadays. How did he even get your number?
I really don't know how, to be honest.
Who's that?
It looks like the number that called yesterday. I think it's the lawyer again.
Well, answer, I guess.
Hello?
Hello, is this Sierra Jones?
Yes, this is her.
I'm calling from Greenwood Law Firm again. Have you had a chance to speak with your adoptive parents?
No. How did you get my number?
I got your number from Robert Smith. Do you happen to know who that is?
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't know a man named Robert Smith.
That is your birth father. He's still alive.
Sir, do you mind if I call you back?
Yes, ma'am, that's fine. But I really advise you to talk to your parents.
After the phone call, on the way home, Sierra began to realize the lawyer might be up to something, wondering who Robert Smith is and what connection there is between them. Because the more she looks in the mirror, the more she realizes she doesn't look like them. She always feels distant and out of place when around family members.
Dad, I need to talk to you. Why don't I look like you or Mom?
Cece, is this about yesterday?
Just answer the question.
Sit down, sweetheart. Here's what happened.
Her father confesses that she was abandoned at a fire station when she was just a few weeks old. Since they couldn't have children of their own, they wanted to adopt a child. That's when they learned about Sierra. They thought it best to keep the truth from her, as to avoid questions and unknown emotions.
Hey, sweetheart. I cooked your favorite meal.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm going out with my boyfriend.
Sierra hops in her car and heads to her boyfriend Chris's house. When she arrives, she notices an unfamiliar car parked at his house.
Chris? Chris! I knew you were cheating on me. Delete my number.
Sierra, wait, it's not what it looks like.
It's not. So you weren't just having sex with that bitch?
Babe, relax. You know I'm sorry.
Don't ever talk to me again.
Sierra, who is heartbroken, confused, and has nowhere to go, is left with no other decision but to try. With the recent events of her parents and boyfriend, she is hopeless and has only herself.
I can't believe you would do this to me.
Hi, I'm Robert Smith. This might be hard to believe, but I'm your father.